Hi, everybody. I'm live on my personal page and in my group. If you guys aren't in my group yet, you should definitely join that space. Six-figure marketing strategies from women entrepreneurs. Today, I'm going to be talking about some marketing tips. I know a lot of us can struggle with just getting our marketing on lock or being consistent with it. And I'm excited to talk about this on my birthday. So, lots of fun things coming our way. If you have never been on a live with me before, hello, hi. I'm Nicole Diedrich and I own Diedrich Marketing Strategies. Yes, today I have turned 26, so a year older, hopefully a year wiser, and many other things. But just a little bit about us and our business. We've been in business now for 2.5 years. We just got our first office in Spokane, so very, very excited about moving more locally in the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area. Lots of big things happening for 2022. But today, I really wanted to chat more about what happens when you kind of get off of your marketing train, right? You're not alone. A lot of us do this. When I was doing my whole business myself, marketing for me was not top priority, even though it should have been. So today, I'm just going to kind of go over some awesome tips and tricks and really your options, right, for marketing your business. How can you do that digitally? What are your options? There's only 3 options. We'll talk about those today. And I'll give you guys some really valuable tips and support on what you need to do to just get your marketing to where you know what to do consistently, what you should be doing monthly, what you should be doing weekly, and how to make sure that you never kind of fall off that train before. And I do like to talk about kind of why marketing ends up not being top priority for us as business owners, right? And I have 4 of them. There probably are more, but these are the top 4 that I usually hear a lot with, like potential clients or clients who we're helping with social media. But one of them is the first one is not enough time or organization to batch content, right? You feel overwhelmed. You're doing all the things in your business, and you're like, Nicole, I don't know how to kind of batch out my time for content creation, for marketing. The next one is people say they don't have enough ideas for marketing. And I have really great tools that help you guys have ideas. I'll talk about that later today. But trust me, you have plenty of ideas that people would find valuable. You also have plenty of ideas that you can continue to kind of like recreate content off of when you figure out that it's what people like to hear, right? And the next thing is, you feel like it's not a money making task. Now, I think this kind of depends, right? Like on who is thinking of it, but just know that marketing and sales are pretty much neck and neck. It's actually the reason that most businesses go under. They either can't sell their stuff or they can't market their stuff, right? So they're not getting in front of enough people to be able to sell at a rate that's actually going to make them money and make their business successful. Marketing is a money making task, but some people feel like it's not, right? And so obviously through this training, hopefully I can help you guys understand why it's needed and why being consistent and staying on the marketing train will continue to help your guys' business grow. And then the fourth reason that people fall off of marketing is because they want to hand it off, right? But they're afraid of the cost. So this is a ton of people. This is a ton of our past clients, our current clients. A lot of them are like, Nicole, I want help with marketing, but I'm afraid of the cost. I'm afraid of the expense. There's a lot of things we'll talk about today, but I want you guys to rephrase investing in your business today. If there's one thing that you guys take away from this live video on my birthday, is that how you invest in your business is what's going to help you grow it, and you need to invest in it. There are certain things that you need to do. It doesn't have to be in marketing. You can invest in other ways, right? But it's something that you need to make sure that in your mind, when you are having expenses for your business, hopefully those are investments, not just expenses, right? So if we reframe our thought process on that, you guys are going to have much more success and be a lot more excited about your marketing endeavors in your business. So let's kind of talk about the biggest thing that I want you guys to take away from this training. And that's really knowing that no matter about the above reasons, right, that are keeping you from marketing, you're going to have to be consistent with your marketing no matter what, whether you're doing it, whether somebody else is doing it. If you want to grow your business, you have to be consistent with it. And that's the one thing that people have a struggle with, right? And it's the one thing that people will tell me all the time. They'll say, Nicole, I'm consistent with my marketing, but my business isn't growing. And the real answer is no, you're really not. and it stinks and it's not very nice, but it's the truth, right? And I'm not going to throw any bullshit on you guys. I'm going to tell you the truth. Hello, hello. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. And the truth is, no matter how you do marketing for your business, you have to do it, whether somebody else is doing it for you or you're doing it. So today I'm going to talk about those options, all right? Because we have 3 options when it comes to marketing for your business, right? You either have option 1, which is hand it off to the experts. Yes, it costs money. Yes, you're still going to have to be somewhat involved in it, right? But the best part about this is you get your time back to focus on other money-making tasks in your business or other tasks that you love to do more than marketing. And then you also make more money. That's just what happens. When you hand stuff off in your business, you hire people, you get more help. That is how businesses grow. Okay. If it didn't work, people wouldn't be able to grow their businesses to 100 plus employees and all of these things. Right. And that's something that I think mindset wise, and like I talk to Sapphire about this all the time, that's where people get stuck. That's why their businesses fail, is because they don't continue to grow in the spaces that they need to grow. Okay. Those of you who are on right now, let me know if you're afraid of investing in aspects of your business. Because if you are, I'm here to tell you it's normal. That's called getting uncomfortable in your business, and we need it to grow. All right. So, option 1 is you just totally hand off your marketing to the experts, somebody that you know, could be us, could be other people, whoever that is. Or we go to option 2. Okay. And what is option 2? Option 2 is that you use my system that I'm going to teach you today, right? And you guys are going to have plenty of ideas. You're going to have everything organized every month. You're going to know what you're posting every day and how often you're posting. And you're only going to have to spend between 2 to 3 hours a week on your marketing. I love option 2. Option 2 is great, right? Especially when you're just starting to grow your business and you're not yet in the space of, hey, I don't feel like I am dangerous enough with my marketing and my branding to hand it off to somebody else yet. Option 2 is going to be great for you guys. And again, later in this training, I'm going to go through all of those steps on how to do my system. Okay, how to do my marketing system for your digital marketing needs for your business, right? Okay. And then option number 3, this is an interesting one, right? Because a lot of people inadvertently choose this one, and it's sad for me, right? As a marketing agency owner. But option 3 is you stay where you're at with your marketing, and most likely will not grow your business the way that you want it to, right? Growing a business doesn't just like happen. It's not something where if I put one post out there on social media, I get 10 new clients. It's just not how digital marketing works. It used to work like that. You used to be able to grow very, very rapidly online and get all of these followers. But the thing that you have to remember as a business owner, and that I'm going to consistently tell you, is it's not a numbers game per se, right? It's not about the followers, it's not about the vanity metrics. It's about what that converts into. Does it convert into customers? Does it convert into clients? Those of you who are on right now, are you service or product-based business owners? Drop that in the comments. But that's something that a lot of people forget, okay? Social media, right, is still the number one place to use for organic marketing of your business. It's free. Even we don't have a right to say, oh, I deserve this much, like results from what I post online. It's kind of like an entitlement type of thing. Social media has no bearing over us or our businesses, but they also have like no right to like support us in our business, right? It's this free source that we get to use. Okay, awesome product. And this is something too. So for a lot of you, if you're product-based business owners, a lot of you don't post as much as you should or could. And just a reminder here for Facebook, for example, if you have a business page that you're posting to, okay, only about 6% of people are seeing that post at any given time out of the people who follow you. 6%. So that technically means like 6 to 10% is the average. I think it's a lot lower than that now, but that was like 2 years ago when I did that research. So if we have 10% of people who are seeing a post, that means you guys could post 10 times a day, and everybody who follows your page would only have seen one of those posts. So again, this is a reminder that we can post a lot more in our marketing and we can be more visible. All right. But option 3, that's the one where we just don't change what we're doing. We say, hey, nope, I don't need to grow my business. I don't want to work on my marketing. And if that's you, this training probably is not for you because we're going to focus on either option 1, handing it off to somebody else, or mainly option 2, being able to successfully do it yourself for 10 to 13 hours a month. The average that people normally spend on marketing, right, creating marketing material is 50% of their time in their business. And that's material that hasn't been posted yet, right? It's getting stuck in the ideas, getting lost in the details. So those of you who just went through my option 1, my option 2, and my option 3, okay, option 1, handing it off, option 2, using our system and doing it yourself, or option 3, not doing it at all and just saying F it to marketing. Which option sounds good to you guys? Let me know in the comments, because we're going to talk more about them, right? So for those of you wanting option 2, let's talk about this for a second. I have created a whole system that people have even stolen, right? Because it's so great. I'm the worst. But we've created a system, okay, that really helps you be able to plan out your marketing, stay consistent, spend 10 to 12 hours on it a month, okay, and know that the stuff that you're putting out there is going to help your business grow. It's really exciting, and we're going to go through that system today, right? So with that being said, the first thing that we want to do, right, is we need to remember that we're looking for kind of the easy way to make marketing work for you and your business and for your time, right? I see a lot of 2s, amen to 2s, okay? This is going to be super fun because the one thing that a lot of people do with their marketing is they get stuck on the details, okay? And this is something that I want to share with each of you, because when we get stuck on the details, we forget that people don't care about the details, all right? They care about the thing that we're selling, how much it is, and how they can get it, right? That's really the main thing of what people focus on. There are so many people that I've worked with in the past or had to let go as clients, or who didn't become clients because they were too focused on things that people didn't care about, that wasn't going to make them money. All right. If there's one thing that you guys learn from me, it's that I am always going to tell you what's going to make you money over what's not. And that's why some people work really well with me and some people don't, right? Because I am honest about that. For me, making you guys money in the most concise amount of time is really what I want to do, right? So that's the goal, right? So the first thing that you have to do with option number 2, which is doing your marketing yourself, is create a marketing calendar and plan. The best part is I also have a digital option for this. I'll share that link probably later. But the digital option is a whole marketing calendar for the whole year. It gives you all of my templates, everything that I'm going to talk about today, right? So the first thing that we need is the marketing calendar. This calendar is where you write down all of the posts that you are going to create for that month. And you're just going to write out the ideas. That's it, right? You're not creating the graphics or the videos for it. You're not creating the copy for it. You're literally writing out your post ideas for the days and times that you want to have posts, okay? I like to call it my idea board, because what it really allows us to do is dive into your brand pillars of your business. So that's the first thing that you're going to put on this, monthly calendar that you're creating. If you don't buy my template, you're going to create your own, right? And the first thing that you put at the top of this monthly template is going to be your brand pillars, right? What's your mission statement? Who do you focus on? What are those pillars of your business, right, that are going to help people come in and buy from you? That's what needs to be at the top of this calendar, okay? And that's these pillars, these brand pillars of your business, is what's going to help you guys create content, right? Get ideas, be able to continue to, have posts on the same topic, but then be different. Something that we include within our marketing calendar with all of these templates is, I believe, my 7 post types. I do believe I have that in there. That also helps you create more ideas off of 7 different types of posts that you can create off of one idea. So we also include that. But that's what we want. So I call this my idea board. Again, this will take you about 1 to 2 hours for the whole month, right? To plan out all your ideas. So it doesn't take you that much time at the beginning of every month or end, however you want to do that. But this is how you're going to set it up, right? We have our brand pillars. And then the next thing that we want to do is we want to make sure that every month, okay, you review your content that worked well. This content is what you're going to continue to grow off of and make other content based off of next month, right? Because this content did really good. This is something that a lot of people forget to do, okay? And the reason we forget to do that is that we feel like we shouldn't be repeating content that does well. Honestly, you should be repeating content that does well way more often than we do, right? I even should be doing it more often. But what we do is we use like pieces or ideas, or maybe we use some of that copy that worked and we do a different graphic, right? We just kind of switch some things out. But every 3 months, okay, You can use a post that you did 3 months ago and repost it. And like I said, again, with the details, nobody's going to remember, right? And they're going to love it and they're going to engage with it again. So put that into kind of this pipeline of creating this, right? Especially if you have a month where you're going to be on vacation for 2 weeks or something like this. This process will help you. Once you've done that, okay, then you want to go through and write out your idea topic, right, for each post you want within a month. The minimum posts that you want on your social media or like your top 2 platforms, right, is 20 posts a month, which is 5 posts a week. And then the max that you want on your top 2 platforms, again, and I've done a ton of testing, we've figured this out, is 60 posts. And that is 15 posts a week, right? So you have a variety there. You guys get to choose how many posts you want per day when you want to, have them posted. Again, this takes a little bit of research, which is why the monthly calendar takes about 1 to 2 hours a month, because you're going through and you're looking at these analytics. When was the best time that I posted? What what days were the best? So maybe I post on those days. Really make sure that you're taking that time to do that, because this process is going to change how you guys do social media for your business. All right. So minimum 20 posts a month, max 60 posts a month. Then you're going to write through, and every day, even if you have 3 posts a day, you're going to say on February 2nd, I'm going to post 2 posts, and here are the ideas for those 2 posts. And you're going to do that, consecutively for all the days and all the posts that you want for that month. Again, you don't need to create the copy for this, and you don't need to create the graphics or imagery yet, right? The next thing, and the reason that we do this is because then every week what you're going to do is you're going to block out a day for 2 to 3 hours, just one day for 2 to 3 hours. And that's where you're going to go through and you're going to create your week's content, okay? The copy and the imagery based off the ideas for the week that you've already written in that marketing calendar, okay? Block off time. Time blocking for marketing is going to be a lifesaver for you if you're doing marketing yourself. And it's something that people just don't do, right? You and I have culpability in our businesses, right? And the success of it. We have to hold ourselves accountable to marketing it. If we do not market it, we can't sell it. It's just point blank, period. People need to see proof online. They need to see reviews. They need to see, know, like, trust. That's what we have to do. So when you block off a day every week and you say, this is when I'm going to do my marketing content, you save so much time. Okay. So like literally so much time, because you're holding yourself accountable to saying, this is when I'm going to do that. And I'm going to get it done before I work on anything else. So pick your day, pick your 2 hours, and then that's when you're going to create the whole week's content. Okay. And then after that, you just rinse and repeat. Every week, you're creating the next week's content in your timed block time. At the end of the month, you then do your monthly calendar. You go through your past month of how the analytics work, what are the best times for me to post, and then bam, you make your next month calendar, and then you follow that consistently, okay, throughout the year. Please do it for at least 3 months, and you guys will be mind blown. And yeah, it's simple. It really is. This process that we've created for our clients, again, we do this for our clients, we do this for ourselves. It is very, very simple, because the whole thing about marketing and your business in general is it has to be simple, right? If we're getting too complicated or we're focusing too much on the details, you know what's happening? We're not getting sales. We're not reaching people. We're not being human beings, to where they can actually relate to us and say, oh yeah, like this is a service provider I want to work with because she gets it, right? And that's something that how many of you who are on right now just overthink your marketing? You're not alone. We all do it. But marketing doesn't have to be overthought. It just has to be put out there, okay? You're going to make mistakes. Shit's not going to look great all the time. But if you're not even putting it out there, right, how is your business supposed to even grow? How are people supposed to even relate to you being human, right, with your mistakes, if we're not putting it out there? So this system that I've walked through, again, I'll have Sapphire, we'll drop the link right now to our $47 digital yearly calendar. Again, it includes our weekly template, our monthly calendar template, monthly like to-dos, right, on what you should be doing for your marketing during this time of the month. And then you get to highlight it out, right? So it can, again, hold you accountable. It's my hold you accountable marketing tool. It's what I like to call it. But this can be a lifesaver for you guys. Again, $47 will allow you to go through this process that I've just talked about and shared in writing. I have it all written out for you guys as well. But I think it will be super, super helpful if you're wanting option two. If you're wanting to do your marketing yourself, get a little bit more dangerous with it, understand it a little better before handing it off to somebody else to help you do it. The one thing that I do want to focus on today, too, is knowing that marketing is probably the best option for you to invest in as your business gets bigger. Because when you work with experts, whether it's with paid advertising or organic marketing, that's where your life kind of starts to change in how your business is working, right? Because you start to realize, oh, I don't have to do everything in my business to see it grow or to see success. I have to find the right people who are going to be there to support me, right? And that's the end goal. So for me, there's something that I love to do on my birthdays that I do every year, and I'm going to do a written post with this too. But I love to kind of go over some advice that I've learned from being in business. And I have like I have like seven tips, right, that I'm going to give you guys today before we go off on this live and you guys implement what I taught you today, crossing my fingers. Because again, it's really easy. And how many of you guys would rather spend 13 hours on marketing instead of 60 hours a month? Because me. And that's what this system's going to help you do. But let's go through some of the things that I've learned from business that I think are going to support you guys this year and going into 2022 and really knowing, hey, I'm ready to make this like my best year yet. The first one that I've learned is focus on value. What can you do that's going to help change someone's life, whether it's within their business, whether it's with your product? What can you do to add value? For me, right, it's like giving my systems away for free. You guys can watch this video, replay it as many times as you want, and create your own marketing, calendar template and weekly template. You don't need my help. I told you exactly how to do that. And the reason that I do that is because when I'm giving value and you're giving value, right, as a business owner, what people remember is the transformation you help them accomplish with that value, right? You guys who implement this system that I just taught you, and your business starts to grow and you start to see more engagement on your marketing material that you're posting, you're going to say, oh, wow, Nicole taught me that. And like, you're going to remember my business and you're going to come back to my business and you're going to subconsciously, if people ask, hey, do you know a marketing or ads person? You're most likely going to refer us because you've already implemented something and you know that what I'm teaching, I know, right? It's like a genuine type of connection. It's not oh, she's just there for money. I want you guys all to implement that into your business. Whether your product, whether your service, you can do it and you can do it well. And it really helps drive this huge community around your business and just around you as a human being in general that, okay, you're a pretty great person, right? The next thing is focus on partnerships over sales. This is something that I didn't start until like the beginning of last year, really focusing on it. And partnerships are huge. When you partner with other business owners, and really it's just like, oh, I want to do where I have, I do lunch dates or like dinner dates with other business owners here locally. And they become my best friends. And there's so much opportunity in those partnerships that don't just like pertain to money or making sales. And that's something that I really would like you guys to focus on more this year is where can you find partnerships? If you're a product-based business owner, who out there that's in your industry can you partner with to like share some sales, right? Or be like, hey, I'm creating this box and I want to find other people who are in my space that I can have their products involved in my box. Lots of things you can do for partnerships that still do make you money, I guess. Number 3 is stop wasting your time on shit that's not making you money. I do this often, but a lot of people do, where we focus on things and we waste our time on stuff that isn't doing us any good. It's bringing us down. It's hindering us from growing our businesses because we are wasting time. Stop wasting time on people, things, places, whatever, that aren't adding any value to your life, that are only, negative impact. Because let me tell you, it totally transforms where you go and what you do when you stop wasting time on shit that doesn't make you money, right? And that to me is just like energy, people, relationships that aren't working. Remember, you get to choose what you want to do with your life and who you spend your time with. You don't have to spend it with people who, aren't treating others or yourself kindly. Okay. Number 4 is take time for yourself. If you run yourself down, no one can do your business. This is something that, again, I implemented really hard last year and I was super proud of myself. because taking time for myself and stepping away from my business was really, really helpful to the growth of it. Again, we grew 2.2 times what we did the previous year in revenue and my employees and everything. So that to me was because I started to take time for myself. Number 5 was make sure to detach yourself from your business during your weekends, whenever your weekends are, okay? Because people don't need access to you 24/7. And if they do, they're not good customers or clients. All right. I want you to drop them. I know that's easy to say, but it is. When I stopped, and this is another one of my things, but when I stopped focusing on, oh, I need to have this many clients, oh, I need to do this, right? I actually found clients who were way more like me, way more aligned with my mission and my goals. And guess what? Weren't bothering me at 12 p.m. at night. Okay. You guys deserve that. Detach yourself from your business because nobody needs access to any of us 24/7. Okay. Not even our babies, not even our family. We deserve time to sleep and like take a break. Okay. The next one, number 6, is don't continue to do something that makes you feel bad. Please don't continue to do something that makes you feel bad. I used to do this last year and it was the worst. It made me feel so bad. And it was just because I was choosing to try to work in spaces that just didn't work for me in my business. And I really focus on like, don't care about how much money it makes you. If it makes you feel bad, it's not worth it. Okay. And the last one, because I love the number 7, so I always do 7 tips, is money isn't everything. And it's easy to say in the space that I'm in, right? Me and my husband are doing really, really great in monetary aspects of things, right? But the reason that that's happening is because we do not put money first, all right? We put our relationship, our happiness, our goals first, and money just flows after that, all right? And if you allow money to dictate your life, you're going to be miserable forever. Okay. Money can add to your happiness. It can help you achieve happiness. It does not make you happy. You make yourself happy. Okay. And how do you do that? You do that by not doing things that make you feel bad. You do that by setting boundaries in your business. You do that by doing things that make you happy. All right. And not focusing on money. So hopefully those 7 tips were helpful. Again, I like to do this for my birthday. It's something that's super fun. So you guys will see a post. If you're following me on Facebook, you'll see a post about these 7 tips. But I appreciate all of you who joined, all of you who will be watching the replay. Again, make sure to watch it. I go through my systems on how to make marketing super easy to where you're spending 10 to 13 hours on it a month instead of 60, and really saving you time and making you more money. So if you guys are looking for support, if you need help with organic marketing, Facebook ads, I have strategy sessions. I do a lot to offer support and help plan things out for you. I also, of course, have done for you services, and then our marketing calendar, which is $47. That includes everything that I talked about today and your templates so that you can go about the rest of 2022 making some badass moves for your business, for yourself. I appreciate you all so much for jumping on, whether you're on my personal Facebook or you're on my Facebook group. Make sure to please join me in my Facebook group. That link is in my personal profile if you're on that one live. I don't know where you're at, but if you are, make sure to join that. But again, super excited for this year and everything that is happening and going on. I'm sorry I haven't been live in a few weeks because I did catch the COVID, but feeling much better and not positive anymore. So I guess that's good. But again, thank you all so much for joining me on this special birthday live. I hope that it was super valuable and that I can continue to help you guys grow your businesses. And if you have any more questions, need any other trainings, remember, reach out to me. I'm human. I'll do the trainings. I'm here to support you. That's where I give my time every Tuesday at 4 p.m. So thank you all so much. I will chat with you all very soon. Have a great rest of your day and week. And yeah, we're almost at the end of January. So hopefully you're getting closer to your goals. All right, guys. Chat with you soon. Bye.